There's good information at the very end, so make sure you either fast forward if you want to or watch the whole thing, but there's good information, so stick around. Hey, welcome back everybody. I am Kurt, this is Cody, and we are doing a father-son rifle build. This is part 2, and today we're going to talk a little bit about the chassis selection that we went with. So we got really lucky. We reached out to MDT and told them what we were doing. Now, we didn't get free stuff, and I don't expect free stuff, but they gave us a really good deal on these chassis. So I've got one out of the box. It doesn't come with the grip here, but we'll talk about the grip here probably in another video, a separate video. But these chassis are really, really nice. This is the MDT LSS XL. This is the 2nd generation. So let's, I think Cody's going to open up this box here, and I'm going to get a real close-up of this thing. We can see what this thing looks like, and we'll come back and talk a little bit about it. So let's open this thing up.
This is a nice box. Has some tools.
So we're going to get into the screws and stuff that it comes with when we assemble this thing, because they are important. That's the owner's manual there. That is pretty sweet, isn't it?
That's amazing.
Okay, so here's the chassis. Just a nice close-up for you. MDT LSS XL Gen 2. So this is a Savage short action. We have decided to go with a Savage model. Comes with that screw already installed right there. Now, one thing, we selected a model that is the fixed buttstock, and so these are a little bit different than the folding style, as you can see here, and we'll get into this in a different video too on how that's going to work. Let's take a look on the inside here though. Just absolute precision machining work inside there. Really, really nicely done, nicely finished. This will take all your locking styles on here. I don't know which one we're going to go with. Probably like an M-lock or something on those. So this accepts all the AICS mags and comes with your release already built into it. Nice, stiff, spring-loaded. I like that. So, in a nutshell, that's what we got. Is a really, really nice MDT chassis. This is a Sierra Precision grip on here, and we'll get into why we selected this particular grip in its own video. This will probably wind up being, I'm going to guess, around a 15 to 20 part series on the whole process, the thought process. A lot of you have provided some really good feedback, talking about everything from the break-in process, the reload process, and the cost, right? So that's something I hadn't thought about, is what is the cost? So I'm gonna post the cost on everything, but I'm gonna post the cost as far as the best deals that you can find out there, not necessarily the cost that they provided me, because they did give me a pretty nice discount on this. Which I really, really appreciate, because it really helps us afford the build, especially when we're still talking about buying optics and all kinds of stuff. So I want to do that. I want to make it as thorough as I possibly can for everybody, and a lot of the reasons behind it. We have not made a solid determination yet on the caliber of choice. We're toying around with a few things, but we're still looking at what caliber do we want to go with. It's going to be in a 6.5, but we don't know which one just yet. We're toying around with the 6.5 by 47 Lapua, the 6.5 or the 260 Ackley, the 260, and the 6.5 Creedmoor. Don't hang me for saying Creedmoor. They certainly are a good, really, really good performing round, so if we do decide that, please don't hang me for that. It's just the reality of it. At least you can buy ammo over the shelf. Anyways, but these chassis here, I am very impressed with the quality, not only the coating that they have on this, but just the absolute precision machining that they've done is really, really nice. So we've got some barrels coming. The barrels they're going to be here I think tomorrow, Monday. We'll talk about the barrels, and then we got to start breaking down some guns. Now, one thing we did decide to do, we decided to go with some muzzle brakes as well. We're going to go with a Shrewd muzzle brake. They're on back order right now, so I hope those come in and are available very soon, so that when we get the barrels, we can get those on the lathe and just do the barrels, you know, all at once without having to, you know, anyways, you get it. So we've got to break down our old Savage guns. I shouldn't call them old, they're not that old, but both of them are a Model 12 FV. One's a 243 Ackley and one is a 243. Those two actions we have decided just to strip them completely down, and we're going to paint them. Now, Duracoat has given us a really nice discount on the Duracoat products too, so everything's going to be Duracoated. We are still toying around with all kinds of paint options and things like that. We're going to go with the Savage short action. I don't know what I'm going to do with the other barrels. They're nowhere near shot out yet. I don't know if I'll put the barrels up for sale. Both those barrels are a shilling barrel. If I do sell them, especially the Ackley, I've got a whole bunch of brass that can go with those, at least with the Ackley barrel. I don't know, a lot of thinking to do, a lot of choices to make, but shout out to MDT one last time. Thank you guys so much. We hope we can make these into some just absolute tack driving rifles. Anyways, that's going to wrap up this video, and thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so that you can get all the updates on this whole build process. We're going to try to make it a very lengthy series, very detailed series. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.